What's going on, everybody? It's Rick. Today, I'm gonna shave. I may be looking to trim up or shave off the mustache here shortly. We have a real cold spell coming through, so I probably won't end up shaving for another 2 to 3 weeks. But today's razor of choice, I'm gonna use the Merkür Progress. This goes back to a couple questions that I've received. This is going to be the Gillette Wilkinson Sword blade, the third use on it. Some people have been asking how long should you use a blade. Typically, I go until I start feeling it tugging and pulling. So it could even be during the shave, and if it is, I'll probably just change out the blade. The brush I'm using is a synthetic shave brush from Parker. I've used this now 2 or 3 times and it's been really great. Another question, this is Barrister & Mann's Lather. If you go ahead and you pause it, you should be able to see what the ingredients are. Ingredients, 1, 2, 3, the fourth one in, potassium tallowate and sodium tallowate. So this has tallow in it, so animal fat basically. You have vegan blends, you have the animal blends. I've had some soaps with duck fat, beef fat. So it all kind of goes on how you feel about shaving. Some of the vegan blends are slicker or just as slick as the tallow. This here was actually one of the first soaps that I purchased. So I still really enjoy it because this is what I learned on. And to finish off the shave, a little bit of the pinaud clubman. This is a 2-piece razor. So you just unscrew the handle at the bottom, the top pops off. Pointed towards you guys are markings. There's a little arrow there and should be, yeah, right in the middle, a little line. Those have to line up or the razor won't go back together. So I just push it all together that way, place it, make sure, and I did get everything to line up. The one that has the marking in the middle and that little arrow, and then just screw it down. I go all the way screwed so I can't go anymore. And then I start to back it off. There should be like a little dot and the one lined up. I'm actually going to like a 6. So I went just past the 5 back to the 1. And then as the shave goes on, I'll just keep lowering it back to maybe about a 3. Okay, so I dunked this in my bowl of water about 3 times, wrung it out, and this still has some water in it. And I do typically about a 15-second load. Okay. Going with a collared shirt might have been the wrong choice today. I just take the brush first, I put it over all my face and the hairs. Now I'll start to dip the tips in the water and build the lather. At this point, I start to add a pressure. So if you see how the tips are right now, nothing's really happening. Then the brush splays. That's what I'm looking for, to kind of start knocking into those hairs and starting to really build the lather up. Most times with the lather not being slick enough, rich enough, whatever, is not enough water and not enough time incorporating into the lather. It's getting there. You can see how much fuller this looks, the brush. When I tap, it's pulling away just a little bit, but it feels sticky right now. Almost there. So you can see that lather on the brush. That's a nice, rich, thick lather. And you can see it all there, okay? So if you're new to it, just take your time, keep adding water, keep whipping it on your face, whipping it in the bowl, and you'll just see the volume start to grow, and that's when you have a great lather. So I feel it tugging a little bit. I'm not going to do this area because this is my problem area. I'm going to do everything else, and then I'll come back to this when I lower this, when I turn this aggression down just a little. I'm going to a 3. And you can see it's still plenty to take off the hairs. So I use the wash to get more water on the face and then to start feeling for where the hairs are. And if you've seen, I don't have to really scrub hard now. It's just a matter of adding some slickness back to the face. Still on 3. Soul patch is starting to become a pain in the butt. It's kind of hard getting the hairs right between the skin and the lip. I went for a quick shave today, so just touch up past now. still on 3. You hear it, it's still gliding nice. So maybe I just had a little too aggressive the first pass. Now I'm going to go ahead and rinse off with as cold of water as the tap produces. Okay, Pinaud Clubman aftershave. Give it a little, just a little shake. Cover that hole. Love the scent of this aftershave. They even actually call it aftershave lotion. Well, so I was glad to bring you along, show you how to make a nice, rich, thick lather. Very slick, very protective. If you guys are struggling, like I said, just continue to keep adding time, a little bit of water, even maybe a little bit more soap, and just keep whipping. Trial and error is the best thing, especially if you find out what works for you. This is what works for me. If it works for you, great. If you have to tweak it, go ahead and tweak it. The great thing about shaving is do what fits you best. Well, if you guys have any questions, don't forget to drop them down in the comments. Thanks for coming along, checking out this video. Everybody have a great day.